Yo, yo, yo! What's cracking, people? And today, we've finally got some Mass Effect 3 footage in the background. A little bit about this game for anyone who hasn't played it. Go get it. The multiplayer, or rather co-op should I say, is just so addictive. Similar to Horde mode in Gears of War, except you get little challenges every couple of rounds. For instance, you've got to go and hack terminals, you get given a time limit to take out certain enemies. And that's where you get your points, where you get to spend for your weapons. Because the XP, you don't get weapons as you rank up, it doesn't work like Call of Duty and other games. What you do is you get your XP, which levels your character, which levels your power, your health, your armor, that sort of thing. And then you get, I'm not sure what they're called in it. The points, but they're not experience points, where you buy, there's three different ones. One's 5,000, one's 20,000, and one's 60,000. Obviously the 60,000 one takes a good few games to collect up. And what they are just random boxes where you get random things out of them. Obviously the 60,000 ones, you've got a better chance of getting a better weapon or a better character. And the cheaper ones, the 5,000 ones, you generally just get, you can get character bonuses in it, and you can get weapon bonuses in it. However, they're not as good. You can get good stuff out of it, but as I say, they're not good. And I have to say, when I first heard about the game was having the multiplayer aspect added to it, although I don't suppose it classes as multiplayer, even though it's online, it's co-op, isn't it? I did think it was going to ruin the game, because, just for an example, Bioshock 1, there was no multiplayer in that. Bioshock 2, they added multiplayer, and you could tell it showed in the campaign. The campaign wasn't 100% like the first campaign was, which I suppose is understandable, because they can't put all the time and effort into both. Whereas games like Call of Duty, the campaign sucks. Well, I think it does anyway. But the multiplayer makes up for it, because they are basically multiplayer games. And I thought that was going to happen with this game. I thought, oh, the campaign's going to be awful, but I've just completed it for the first time. I'm starting it again now, which I may do a playthrough for it, actually. A let's play. Just depends, let me know if you guys want to see that. But, as I was saying, the multiplayer aspect to it, or the co-op aspect, has not ruined the campaign at all. If anything, the campaign's got even better, which I didn't think would be possible. And if you haven't played any of the games, the first one or the second one, I still recommend buying Mass Effect 3, because although it is carrying on from where you left off in Mass Effect 2, it's a kind of different story in a way, so you can join in from now and still have a clue what's going on, which I think is brilliant, because it's a game not to be snarled at, that's for sure. It's definitely my favourite campaign this year. So go buy it if you haven't bought it, and the multiplayer stage is so addictive. I'm only showing a bit here. It's 10 rounds, or 10 waves, and then for the 11th wave, which I suppose isn't classed as 11th wave, but it is, if you completed wave 10, it's just called the extraction wave, where you've just basically got to stay in a certain area for about a minute and a half until, well, until a plane comes so you can extract it, a space shuttle, whatever the fuck it is that comes here. And then you get a bonus for doing that, you get a huge bonus for doing that. However, if all 4 of you, or however many of you are in the game, aren't in that point, you will still get a bonus for completing it, but if you're all to be in it, you get the full extraction bonus. I know I've played a few games and a few fucking idiots have run off to try and get some kills and that, and you're getting like 400 XP for a kill, 700 depending if it's a boss or whatnot, and it just annoys me really, because you've worked hard all the way through it to do that. But anyway, yeah, as I say, I'm not showing the full gameplay because it's far too long. But still, I'm just showing the main parts really. If you watch it, you'll see little things. Like if you look on what looks like a computer D-pad in the bottom left corner, you'll see if I press up on the D-pad, I have 2 of the little picture it shows, which is a Cobra missile, which is basically what it says. It's just a missile launcher, rocket launcher. You get 1 shot, whereas I've got 2 here. They are what you unlock in those mystery boxes I was talking about. Well, support boxes, should I say. If you press down, as you'll see, I haven't got any, but it's Medigel. That's like self-revive. You can revive yourself. Left is when your armor and health become low. If you use that, I think it's called a survival pack. It tops you back up. You become like a super soldier, but for about 5 seconds. So it just lets you get out of danger really. They come in handy. You get them quite a lot in boxes. When you do the veteran box, or rather, what's the main one called? I don't know what it's called now, the 60,000 one. I've had it now and it's given me 5 in one go of them. And then on the right is for when you run out of ammo. Although there is ammo crates scattered around the map where you can top up every round, sometimes you can find yourself backed up in a corner somewhere where there's no ammo crates near you and you run out of ammo. And this also fills your grenades, because certain characters do have grenades. There are 3 different enemies here. I think it's the Geth, which are more like robots. I think it's them we're against, but there's 3 enemies. There's quite a few maps. There's about 7 or 8 maps. This is Firehouse White, I believe this one's called, which is the smallest and by far one of my favourites in the game. There are 3 levels. This is bronze, which obviously is easy, although people do die a lot in it still. And then the silver, which I suppose should be classed as medium, but it's not, it's very hard actually. And then gold is just insane. You need some good players with, it's not so much good players, good skills with their character, decent level, having all the powers leveled right up. And this one I've got my, what's it called? Not warp. I can't think what it's called. I think it's called sabotage. I've got that full, so you'll see when I'm doing it, it's like a blue little sparky thing. And you'll see me do a red one. The red one's incinerate, basically sets them on fire. But I've only got that about level 4. Whereas my sabotage, that destroys barriers and shields, so that comes in really handy. So you get the armoured bosses and stuff, you fire a couple of them at it. Plus, because it's a higher level now, it's more powerful. It just takes their shield down straight away, which comes in massively for the game. But as I said earlier, if you haven't bought this game, and you've got the money to go and get it, or you want to trade some other games that you've got, I do recommend getting this, even for the campaign. The campaign is absolutely amazing on it. It's like like playing a film. It's so addictive, honestly. I've been up for endless hours, 8 hours, 9 hours straight on it, you know, watching all the cutscenes and stuff, because it's just so addictive. You're just dying to know what happens next, and you get to make certain decisions in it as well, which does change the gameplay. So when I play it for the second time through, which as I said I will be starting, I'm going to make different decisions to the ones I made in the first place, just to see how it differs really. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to bring this video to attention to you guys. It's my first upload, well, first commentary of the night. I'm going to do another one straight after this while this one's rendering. Possibly Modern Warfare, well, definitely Modern Warfare 3 at some point. And I may do Homefront or maybe Medal of Honor. That's a series I'd like to start, called something like The Games That Were Missed. Not so much the games that I miss, which they are, but what I mean by it is games that people didn't really buy because they were too busy playing Black Ops at the time, or even Modern Warfare 2. So I'm going to go and get busy with one of them now. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to leave a comment, I will get back to you. And rate and subscribe if you want to see more daily content. Thanks a lot, I've been Za Mongoose. Deuces.